Today I'd like to tie for you a Biot body blue-winged olive parachute. The hook I have in the vise is a number 80000, size 16. This is Green Caddis Outfitters, greencaddis.com. This is a standard dry fly hook with a micro barb. I'm going to use green thread, and I'm going to put a base of thread down halfway down the hook shank, and I'm going to come back half of that. For our wing, I'm going to take my blue dun hackle feather. This is a saddle hackle. I'm going to use that side for the hackle. I'm going to take this fluff and I'm going to use this for the wing. And I pinched off a piece there. I'm going to measure it up so it's approximately the length of the shank. And we're going to tie that in. And remove the excess from the front. Then we can tidy up that front. Now this wing is a little bit long, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it up, pinch it there, and you can just pinch off from the top to bring it down to size, and it won't look like it's cut. I'm going to stand that up. You can lick your fingers, put a little bit of saliva in there, and that will help control it. You'll have a nice size wing post to be able to see very, very well. Now I'm going to take my blue dun hackle, and I gave it the crew cut on the end there. And that crew cut is just a little bit too long. When I tie this in, I want the backside to be like so. I'm going to tie it into the shank. In front. Bring that thread up. Lift it up. And wrap around the hook shank. Or around the wing post. Hold that post up so you can get a few wraps until it gets tight. And bring that back down. Now we have our hackle in place, and our wing post is nice tied up there. Bring your thread back to the rear. Now I'm going to take the long stiff barbs from another blue dun hackle. I'm going to take about 3/4 of an inch worth. These, I'm going to make them the length of the hook shank. Put a wrap underneath. And trim off any excess. I'm going to take an olive turkey biot. I'm going to tie that in with the concave kind of going up there. And secure that and bring the thread up to the thorax. I'm going to take just a little bit of head cement. Don't want too much even. There we go. Get my hackle pliers on there, and we're going to wind this biot. And we don't want to spin it. And having that, putting the biot on with that curve going up, you can see it gives you a nice segmented body. I'm going to stop it there and tie that off. Tie that off right at the wing. And I'll just wrap the rest of that in. Now I'm going to take just a small micro pinch of dubbing and make a real skinny noodle. And this is olive dubbing. And we're going to give it a bit of a figure 8 around the thorax area. We get up to the top. I have just a little bit of the dubbing left, and we're going to wrap that around the shank or the wing post. Now we'll take our hackle and wind that down. It's okay to hold the wing post to make sure that you get a tight hackle. And one last time over. And where did it go? There we go. And we're going to tie it off to the wing post. Take my hackle pliers off and put a couple of wraps under the wing post, or under the hackle. I'm going to just put just another micro pinch of dubbing on there. Bring the thread up to the eye of the hook and tie off your head. Take your whip finish. Carefully give it a whip finish. You don't want to catch the fibers, the hackle barbels. And give it 3 or 4 turn whip finish. Put a little bit of head cement on the head. going to take a hackle that's just laying around. I'm going to run it through the eye just to make sure I don't have any head cement in the eye. And here we have a Biot body bling olive parachute. Hope that you learned something from this video. Hope you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends, leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, I thank you very much for watching my videos.